Saturday, November 24th, 9 a.m. Mountain Time, 2018. Guys, in this video, we're going to take a look at yet another strange observation of something high in the sky above Ohio. We're going to get to that sequence of pictures that was emailed to me a couple of days ago here in just a minute. But first, since we're here, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's a two-step process. Click the red subscribe button if you haven't already. If you have subscribed, you might double check and make sure that you still are and that the notification bell is clicked on. It's a two-step process. Click subscribe and then click the bell next to the subscribe button. I've had several people say that they were, for whatever reasons, unsubscribed. It's actually happened to me before too. So just double check, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Here's what I got a couple of days ago from a young lady. Actually, it was yesterday, from Ohio. This is the email correspondence that I received, dated Friday, November 23rd, 2018 at 4:39 p.m. Goes on to say it was a young lady by the name of Dory. She says, my husband and I were on our way home. They live in Ohio from Black Friday. I guess they'd been out shopping. And I noticed what looked like a flashlight in the sky. So I took a picture with my phone and was very surprised at what I saw. This is not a plane. I do not know what it is, but it is surely very weird. I decided to take a few more pics along our way, and when reviewing the pics, there was another object I cannot identify. We didn't think satellites were this close, but uncertain what exactly it is. Can you help? Sincerely, her name was Dory. So I did take a look at the photographs that she sent me. This is the first one of about 4. And this is what she saw initially. She thought was a flashlight in the sky. So she took a picture of it. And it does look a bit unusual. 2 vertical orbs, one on top of the other. But when you zoom in close, this is very, very odd. And I'm going to take you in as close as I could get. And it looks like a domino. Look at that. Totally obvious. You've got some sort of a square structure behind these 2 lights, whatever they are. And these squares on top of the squares, they're not pixels. It's something to do with this light configuration. I don't know what it is she saw, but she said it looked like, from her vantage point, a flashlight. And I zoomed in super tight, and that's what I got. I used different filter techniques. I adjusted the lighting. Like you can see here, I completely inverted the photograph. And you can see those squares once again, and then the larger square, or actually there might be 2, a square for each light, I don't know. And obviously in this image, light is dark and dark is light. This one is completely inverted. So what she saw, I don't have any idea. I put together, there's another picture as well, but I put together a video clip with different filter techniques, lighting adjustments. This is the original. As they were driving, I zoom in. There's another photograph too. Look at that. That one turned out pretty good. I don't know if that's some sort of a satellite. I have no clue. I've never seen anything quite like it. And I've seen thousands of pictures over the years of different things, and this one's a first for me. But there's something else too, not only this, which is quite interesting and quite unique in the skies above Ohio. Here's uptight, and that's what it looks like from her car on the highway. And that's up close. But there was something else, this thing here. This was what she was talking about, something that showed up in another photograph. I don't know what we've got going on here. I've just, for the sake of trying to get a better look at it, I've adjusted the color, different lighting adjustments as well, and I don't know what we've got going on here. Again, I've never seen anything quite like this. Have no idea what we've got going on here. I don't think that she saw this, but it doesn't look like there's the original photograph of what caught her attention initially was this flashlight looking object. But this here, I want to take a closer look and show you guys what I saw. It looks like some sort of a hologram. I don't know. I have no idea, guys. But this here is very symmetrical. These lines that you see up here when you take a closer look aren't very symmetrical. See, they're kind of wavy. So if it were some sort of a reflection off of maybe a window, then these would be super straight. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't be wavy. And these have a wavy personality. Look at that. The closer in you go, you can see what I'm talking about. They're wavy. This down here is very, very symmetrical, whatever that is. And I zoom in really close and get a closer look at this. I adjust the lighting. This becomes very dark, and it's got sharp corners. This end is a little larger than this end. You've got more of a rectangle here attached to a square, kind of like the two lights that we saw. They were attached to what looked like a rectangle. I don't know what we've got going on here, but these lines up here are wavy. Don't know what we've got going on there. These lines through here as well are wavy. So if it were some sort of a man-made reflection, they would be extremely straight. They wouldn't have any type of waves to them. And here's a highly adjusted photograph that I took most of the lighting away, and you can see this very distinct rectangular square down here. It's got a square on the end of it that does have very sharp 90-degree angles on all of its corners, or at least it appears to be. These up here look kind of wavy. So I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not claiming to know what this is. I'm simply sharing this with you guys. This was observed. I don't think this was observed, but it was photographed yesterday above Ohio. So kind of interesting. Not sure what to make of it. It's a first for me. But I like Sky Phenomenon. I will put these in the Sky Phenomenon photo gallery. I've got a lot of pictures to get through yet. I found these quite interesting yesterday when this young lady sent them in. Her name's Dory. Especially this here. You can see, if you look at this close and compare it to, just remember this here. You've got this rectangle attached to a larger square that's a little wider. If you look at these two lights, and you look at the background that they seem to be attached to, or above is a rectangle with a little bit larger square down here. So they do have some similarities with regard to this rectangle. If it's got something to do with it, I don't know what it would be. See what I mean? Rectangle kind of protrudes here into a square, and that's what we saw in that photograph right there. So kind of strange. Don't know what's going on above the skies of our little planet. That's what she noticed first, was what looked like a flashlight. And there's the email that I received from Dory yesterday, just less than 24 hours ago. Here's a photograph that was sent in by Tim. I'm not exactly sure where this is from. I want to say somewhere up in Canada, but it's a great photograph of the sunrise. You can see this big halo, and it's also got the one at the top that you don't see all the time. That's kind of a rare feature. This one here is not all that uncommon. We see it from time to time, but the one at the top, I forget the exact scientific name for that, but it's not something that's seen with every single halo that we see. And we do see the halos from time to time. They're not uncommon. In fact, I've seen those myself on multiple occasions. And here is a picture that was very interesting, sent in by Jayme. And this is from the UK. And get a load of this cloud. Look at that thing. Looks like the end of a vacuum cleaner up in the sky. There's your handle, and there's the head of the vacuum. Look at that thing. That's why he took a picture of it, because it's so unusual looking. Alright guys, that's all I got for now. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, two-step process. Click the red button and click the bell. Thanks for watching. Have a super day and be safe out there.